Once, in a quiet Canadian town, there was a man named Thomas who lived in an old house at the edge of the woods. Thomas was a kind man, but he always felt like he was being watched in his own home. Strange things would happen, objects would move on their own, and he heard whispers in the dead of night. One evening, as Thomas sat by the fireplace, he heard a soft voice calling out to him. "Help me," it whispered. Thomas was startled but tried to ignore it. But the voice persisted, growing louder. Each night, it sounded like a child in distress. Unable to bear it any longer, Thomas decided to seek help. He called upon a group of friends who were interested in the supernatural. Together, they conducted a seance in his living room. As they chanted and called out to the spirits, the room grew cold, and the air crackled with energy. Suddenly, a presence filled the room. A small, frightened voice cried out. "I'm trapped," it said. The friends urged the spirit to reveal itself. Slowly, the figure of a young boy materialized before them. He looked sad and lost. The boy told them his name was Jacob and that he had been taken by a dark force that dwelled in the house. He begged them to help him escape. Thomas and his friends were shocked but determined to free the boy's spirit. They sought the help of a wise old woman who knew about such matters. She explained that Jacob was a victim of a changeling, a malevolent spirit that takes the form of a human child to trap their souls. To break the curse, they needed to find the changeling's true name and banish it from the house. Armed with this knowledge, Thomas and his friends delved into the house's history. They discovered that years ago, a witch had cursed the land, seeking revenge for her banishment. The curse had taken the form of the changeling, trapping innocent souls. With the witch's true name in hand, they performed a ritual to banish her from the house. As they chanted the words, the house shook, and the air filled with a piercing scream. When the ritual was complete, the house fell silent. In the days that followed, Thomas felt a newfound peace in his home. The whispers had stopped, and the feeling of being watched vanished. Jacob's spirit was finally free, and Thomas knew that he had done a good thing. From that day on, Thomas lived in peace, knowing that he had helped a lost soul find its way home. But sometimes, on quiet nights, he would still hear the faint echo of a child's laughter, a reminder of the darkness that once dwelled within his walls.